I have the other ones available in there.
Wait.
But
What? So, Luke, what are you drinking today? Coca-Cola.
Morning on the way to the gym and set my ukulele on top of the car and then drove off down the road.
Going to be the bow after that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Hojo! I learned my lesson from last time. What a welcome, thank you. I drink the most fruity drinks imaginable.
It's laundry day.
it's laundry day.
So you always wear hats with laundry day.
I'm here to do you a favor, James. As you say, later.
So how did you two meet?
Well, there's these places in San Francisco. I think they're called bathhouses.
It's like one of those things where everyone wants to focus on like the big events that happen, but day to day, what we're doing is we're on like one of our draw streams, smoking weed, making comics. It's chill. It's so much fun, and like
Man, I'm not a YouTuber. I do this because I want to sell comic books. Bam! Yeah! Yes, guys. It is Sunday. It is Sunday, guys. This means another episode of A Drink with Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their hopes and their dreams, but also their books and their lives and their campaigns, because I'm kind of bored with mainstream, guys. I'm kind of bored with mainstream, and indie is where the passion is. All right, thank you all for waiting. I'm a bit later than usual. I was invited to by Cal Prometheus to be on his show, and his show is usually runs together with mine. So we managed to. I was a little bit later. He was a little bit earlier, so we could do both shows. Right? Really cool. Thank you, Kyle, for having me on, sir. And thank you all for waiting, guys. So I have been working. So today I've been working also. I've been writing. I love to write. I've been writing on my fantasy thing. I've been thinking about the next issue of Safeguard, because we're nearing there, because Alan Goldman is drawing Safeguard, which is now on Kickstarter, guys. Kickstarter. Go check it out. The link is below. Guys. And Alan is drawing page 30. So the book is almost done. It's 32 pages. It's almost drawn, right? So, and then he can move into the production of issue 2, right? All right. So that, and what else? I will showcase the campaign after the today's show. So, and with us in the chat is Mike. Mike, welcome, Mike. Cheers to another fine drink, Dave. And indie is where the creativity is, and the censored bumps. Yes, the censored bumps. That is in the field. It should not be part of it, but it is right. And we do what we need to do. If we need to censor some bumps to get some some books sold, we do that, right? Thank you for being here, Mike. Thank you so much. So, guys, if you're watching, please share out the link. Let's get some more people in. We have a wonderful guest, a returning guest, and it's time to bring her on. So no time to waste. Let's do this. Let's find out what I need for the intro. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I would like a very warm welcome for the guest of today, Miss Laurie Calcaterra.
I was enjoying you playing the drums there. I was rocking out in the green room to that song too. I really like your opening song.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody.
Laurie, welcome back.
Thank you.
This is like the third or fourth time you're here. Because you are very, very prolific with what you put out, with your work,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Won't stop. Just got to keep making comics.
Yeah, man. All right. Before we dive into anything, let's start with the official first question.
Mm-hmm.
Laurie, What are you drinking?
Water. It's boring. I had my
Is-
coffee this morning. I'm trying not to over caffeinate
Oh,
on that. And it's like, I don't want to come on your show and be speaking so fast that people can't understand me because that happens.
that happens,
So
yeah.
I'm just drinking water for now. We'll have something more interesting later.
Oh,
It is currently 1:37 Central Time.
yes, yes.
Something exciting happens at 1:37.
Welcome back, says Mike. Return guest, record holding contender. Yeah, I think you're up there. Yeah,
Am
that's
I?
right.
Do you
I
have
think so.
someone that is like the number one bit on the show so many times to get a badge?
I think it's you.
Is it me? I get a
Yeah.
badge?
I don't have a badge. I should get it. I should arrange something for you. Like some sort of
A
thing,
sticker or
right?
something. Yeah, you can wear it next time I'm on the show.
Hey,
Bragging rights.
if you drink coffee and you talk faster, do you also work faster?
Sometimes I might work faster, but I also might make more mistakes. Like
Oh,
when
yeah,
you're just going so fast, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, and then you forget all your commas. I
Oh,
letter
yeah.
and I format for other people and I dress cover. So last thing I want to do is like have a bunch of gobbledygook.
Yeah.
Someone else's book. They're like, Laurie, what are you on? I'm like, oh, sorry, I drank 6 cups of coffee this morning.
Okay, so next to making your own comics, you also work on other comics. So you
Yes.
do lettering for other people.
And I write other for
Oh.
usually like creator owned stuff like William Russell's Psycho Sal. I was involved in that one, issues 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 out of 1 through 9. I've done some anthologies, Big Dog Inc. I have a one shot coming up that's called The Lone Stars for Big Dog Inc.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was part of
Is that
Cthulhu.
Spicer? That's Spicer, right?
That's
Spicer?
Tom Hutchinson.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Tom
yeah.
Hutchinson.
Sorry,
He
yeah.
does like Critter.
Yeah.
And then
I had
Travis
one also.
Gibbs's Cthulhu Invades Fairyland Volume 2. I have a story in that as well. So
Wow.
I'm just kind of all over the place, but mostly like writing and letters and formatting and all the stuff that people just hate to do, all that technical stuff. I'm good at it. So I do it.
That is cool. That's so cool that people know how to find you. So you have like built this network. People know you deliver quality. They know your talents, and people find you to work on their like projects, which is kind of awesome, right?
Yeah.
Plus, you write for other people. You said
it's what? Yeah, I do. I really enjoy that because a lot of times what I'm writing are like shorter stories and one shots. So Path of the Pale Rider is just really big, you know, and I'm just kind of sticking with that one story of mine to keep producing. And so it's fun to kind of like go in someone else's sandbox and play. You know what I mean? And it's not this long ongoing thing. It's just like, it's a one shot. It's 24 pages of superhero, which I've never written superhero before. Right.
Oh, cool.
So that's the Lone Stars. And it's like, I got to write Lovecraftian horror and I got to write, you know, and so I'm just kind of like stepping out of my own comfort zone to do other projects that maybe I wouldn't have done unless someone else was like, hey, do you want to be involved in this?
Sure.
Of course I do. Of course. Hey, look, it's Glenn Fleming. Hey,
Yeah, Glenn is here. Welcome, Glenn.
Glenn.
Nice to see you, Glenn. Wait, I forgot. I almost forgot my banner, but we have one. Oh wait. I have the wrong episode number because this is episode 232, which is nuts. There we go. Show. There we go.
There we go.
All right. So do you ever like get asked to write something and you're not feeling it? It's not really my thing. Does that happen?
I haven't experienced that yet. Most people are trying to tap into my creativity with like horror and heroes. I don't really feel like I can write romance.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen The Notebook. I have no intentions of seeing The Notebook. You know what I mean? Like it's just not an interest of mine. So if someone was like, "Hey, I would love to write, have you write romance," I'd be like, "Why? What of mine? What of my work have you seen that makes you think I would be good at that?" Because I don't think so. So not really.
Right.
Usually,
So,
if it's a challenge, I kind of like step into the challenge, but I'm not writing romance.
not that one. Right.
Not that
yeah.
one.
Yes. I have the same thing with hospital drama.
Ooh.
That is super complicated.
I think you would need to do like a ton of research or have some
Yeah.
kind of knowledge in that field, or you're just gonna look like an idiot. You're
Exactly.
like, yeah, we did some surgery on his patella. Like that's not.
Yeah. Right. So, guys, if you're interested in the path of the Pill Rider, and you are, right, but don't expect any romance in that book. That doesn't happen.
Well, let me rephrase that. There is some romance in the book, but it's not a romance novel. Like if you're looking for that. I mean, like, what's a good example? Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you remember it was like Will, and then it was like, what's her name? Elizabeth, and Will Elizabeth. It's not that.
Okay. Right.
Not romance centric. Romance happens in the book because it naturally happens,
Yeah.
but it's not something that's like a major focus of Path. There's so much more going on there.
Understood. Welcome, Marinus. Welcome, sir. Cosmonaut Comics. Guys, go subscribe to Cosmonaut Comics YouTube channel for daily comic book reviews.
I like it.
Nice to see you, Marinus. Right. So, Laurie, what has happened? What are you working on? What's happening in your life?
What's happening in my life?
in your creative life.
Oh my goodness, my creative life. Okay, so
Yes.
Path of the Pale Rider trade paperback number 2 is live right now on Kickstarter, which of course is the collection of issues 5 through 8. So we've been releasing about 2 issues a year of the individual issues. And then when we get 4 done, we release a trade paperback, which is a lot of fun because that's just a different market, right? Because that you can get into like bookstores, and you could be on Amazon. A lot of the different publishers prefer that as opposed to like being just tied to your local comic book store for your individual issues. And so that's where we are right now, but that doesn't mean that's it, right? So I'm already working on issue number 9, so that's already in progress. So issue number 9 Path is slated for the fall. And then I'm working on a collaboration with Ian Miller that's in a public domain story, which I can't talk about it yet. I've been doing formatting for like William Russell for his omnibus. We just finished that. I've been lettering other people's books. So Books of Riot number 2, and then this Ferryman the Silence Man. I'm finishing that one up. So I've been busy, and then my kids are at home.
Wow.
Like we had a pool party yesterday with the neighbor kids, and it's been busy. So if you don't see me around, it's because I'm working.
And meanwhile, I think you do quite a few like streams, right? You do.
Oh, I do.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you manage all of that. So there's a lot of things to juggle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's see. Mike says Dave is Tolkien. No way. GM level of depth fantasy universe. Yes. Hospitals. No. Yeah.
Correct.
I have my limits.
Right. I mean, fantasy is fantasy. You can make up a language. You can make up magic. You can make up all sorts of things. Hospital, it's like you got to know the name of that instrument. You can't be like, "Get me the googly bing."
Yes.
Scalpel. Like that's not what we're doing here, doctor. I don't care. Get me another scalpel.
Right. Would you by the way, would you classify, let's put up your campaign while we talk about it. Would you classify this also as a little bit of fantasy or more horror?
We're kind of genre bending. I would call this a neo-Western horror / apocalypse / we're getting into supernatural and sci-fi pretty soon.
Okay.
So it doesn't really follow any one specific genre. I usually compare it to like Book of Eli, Fallout, Cocaine Bear. Like you just kind of
Cocaine Bear, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You mush those together, add some Walking Dead, but it's not any one of those things because it's all on its own, you know?
Right. Yes. It's so this means potentially that you can reach a very broad audience, right?
I would think so.
There's
'Cause
a
if
lot
you
in
like
there.
Westerns, you're gonna enjoy it. If you like zombies, you're gonna enjoy it. If you
Mm-hmm.
like riddles and like that story where it's like almost like a whodunit, like they're trying to figure out what broke death.
Yeah.
You would enjoy that too. There's a lot in there.
Cool. Yeah. For people who don't know, I know the concept. I love it. I think it's brilliant. But for people who don't know, should we watch the trailer or would you rather? Yes.
Yeah, let's watch the video because I explain it all in there. I talk really fast though because I try to cram it all in. So
you had some coffee before you filmed.
Yeah. This is me with lots of coffee.
Let's do it.
Hi there, I'm Laurie Calcaterra, writer, creator of Path of the Pale Rider. Welcome to Trade Paperback Volume number 2. I can't barely stand it. Hey there, did you say there? Because I'm right here in the... I see how this is going to be. Anyways, I am so glad you were here with me. What a wild ride issues 5 through 8 are. I mean, we started with Sad Pancake, Blister Beetle, Camps of the Undead, Miguel Blanco, Mission Impossible style plans that just blow up immediately, the Undead Retirement Community, and finally, the Golden City. This is where Jude's path has been leading us since issue number 1. And the answer to where death is so close that I can taste it. Oh my goodness, are you new here? Yeah. Here's a super fast recap of what the heck is Path of the Pale Rider. What is Path of the Pale Rider? Oh yeah, Path of the Pale Rider is a Western apocalypse comic book series where death is broken. We're following a cowboy through the wasteland as he sifts through conspiracy theories trying to figure out what the heck happened. We don't have flesh-craving zombies. We have people whose soul didn't leave when their body died, and their mind slowly rots. There's no magic bullet to the brain. There's no escape. You feel pain. You decompose. You lose your humanity. And by the way, this affects people, animals, insects, fish. So if you have like 5,000 questions about how this world works, so does everybody else. Is that quick enough for you? So in this campaign, we're taking issues 5 through 8, and we're turning it into a trade paperback. It's going to be 148 pages. We have 2 sizes available. We have this traditional size, looks like this, and then we also have a cute small size digest size, which is 6 by 9. Is there a catch-up tier? Why, of course there is, silly. In addition to books, you know me, I love merch. There's going to be Sad Pancake plushies. We're going to add to the Undead Petting Zoo. Handmade mini book. Of course, we have hot sauce. Thanks to a certain someone whose initials are BS, we're going to have a Jude St. Clair body pillow cover. Okay, let's talk bonus material. What else is going to be in this book? We have an incredible fan art section. We have more journal entries by Jude St. Clair that are really meaty. See, you say meaty, and I know meat because I am a bear, and I just... Don't miss out on what Jude has to say about Dwayne Fink, Miguel Blanco, Bold, and so much more. Ow. We have the variant art gallery in the back of the book. So all those beautiful variant covers from previous issues are all in the back collected for you to enjoy. And there is a completely original story written by David Howe based in Path of the Pale Rider world. Never seen anything like this. It's super cool to let other people play in the Path scene. As always, thank you so much to our Path team. Gilbert Paratus on pencils and inks, Matt Chambers on colors, and we would not be as polished as we are without our editor, Rachel Bullock. Thank you guys. And from myself and the Path team, thank you so much for supporting indie comics and start your path today. Thank you for bearing with us. Oh, that's it.
Really cool.
I'm a little bit of a goofball, so
really cool. Yeah, you are so creative. Love it. So how long did that take you to produce?
The video took me a day. Yeah.
Okay.
I get quicker at them as I go, just because I've been making the videos like that for a while with green screen, and then you have a costume change, and you gotta line up all the art. Thank goodness that video that was playing on the billboard that I have used for like the past couple campaigns to kind of explain what Path is, and so that was at least done. I just had to put it in and like distort it slightly so it fit the space, stuff like that. But
yes,
yeah, it's an undertaking for all that video editing for sure.
Yeah, really cool. Welcome, Billy Powermax.
Hi, Billy.
He says, "Drink with Blink." Hail. Yes, with Blink. Welcome, Billy. Nice to see you. Mike says, "Auctioneer's pitch. It's good, Laurie."
I know. That's the word. Kickstarter videos are so hard, man, because they're like, it needs to be a minute or less is what we're told. And it's like, I can never hit that 1 minute mark. I never do. And so I always try to like speed it up ever so slightly so that way it's less time, but I still, get all the stuff in. And it's like it really doesn't matter. You have to have something that's entertaining and talking about the project, because as soon as you get boring, they just turn you off. So it's like,
Mhm.
I've tried everything. I ran myself over with a car once in the beginning 10 seconds of the video. And it's like, how many people are turning this off after they see me get run over? I don't know. So that's the dilemma with these videos. It's like, how do you get enough in there and make it interesting, but still keep it short?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
It's I myself what's your experience with like the return rates with so when you have campaigns, they say traders on campaigns, they like have a percentage of more backers. I'm not really convinced that is the case, but what is your experience?
That the video makes people come to the camp. Is
Yeah,
that what you're saying?
well, yeah,
I don't know. I think the video helps, and I think if it's someone brand new to campaign that they'll watch it. I think that my backers know that I'm doing something silly in the video, and so they'll watch it for the most part. But it's either they watch it or they don't. So I'm not
yes,
really 100% positive that video really does anything. To be
yes,
honest with you.
yes. Mike asks, does the beer know honey?
I don't think so. I don't think she wants to know, Big James. I'm just saying.
Uh, welcome, GW Lankard.
That's Grant. Hi,
Oh,
Grant.
Grant.
Grant Lankard.
Hello,
Writer,
Grant.
artist, cool guy. Checks all the boxes.
Cool.
I don't. This is Dave's show. I'm just streaming it to my locations. Hey.
Cool. Yes. Multi-streaming.
Yeah.
And chat says, now it streams just fine.
He's laughing because we're streaming to Rolling Squid Bones Facebook, and we've had some technical difficulties with that one for weeks. So.
Oh yeah. My name is Grant. Story. YouTube changed something, so you no longer see the name you actually want there. They basically show your channel name for some reason. It's really stupid.
Channel name. Good, great.
Right. So you're doing great. You launched a little while ago. 59 backers. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Fully funded day one, it says.
Yep. We funded that first day. We launched at like 8 p.m. And then before I went to, I stayed up to watch it because we took off and we got to like 97% in an hour. And then for like 2 hours. And I'm like, oh my God, come on. And so finally it went. It was $70 and then it was $50, $11. And then it finally went. And I was just like, fine, I can go to bed. But it's just continuing. It's doing the regular Kickstarter thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll continue to grow as we go. And we've unlocked already like a ton of stretch goals, all that fun stuff. So
that is great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And your goal isn't even that high, but already you're in like stretch goal territory, right?
That's, yeah.
That's incredible.
Thanks.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what's nice about these trade paperbacks is because the art is already done. So my goal is like less than half than what it usually is. So I'm like, oh, yay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to make sure you don't make the video so great that the comic is disappointing.
Yeah, it has to live up to the expectations. Yeah.
This is true.
Some of these animated videos are crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
Some can get good, but I tend to get a little bit tired when I see some artificial intelligence like animation. It's not working for me. It's like really. But yeah, to each their own, right?
Yep.
So the concept of this, I've told you before. I love the concept. It's really cool. It's original. It's thought provoking. So how did you come up with it? Where did that start?
From the deep recesses of my brain. It was okay. So I have this theory about genres. And so I love horror, and I got to say, I'm going to use vampires as an example. So vampires started out as scary, right? They got even more graphic and violent. Then they got campy and then comedic. And
Right.
then they got romantic. So when we got to Twilight, and then the vampire, the scary guy, is supposed to be the love interest, my theory is the genre has died.
Right.
So it needs to be rebooted, which I feel like we have done. Like Nosferatu came out last year, December, and it's scary again. You see what I'm saying? So it's like rebooted and we're doing something different. Zombies are the same. So zombies, they were scary. They got more scary, more graphic, fast zombies. And then we got comedic zombies, and then we got warm bodies, and the genre died.
Oh,
I was like, we gotta do something different. So
I've never seen Warm Bodies, but is that with romance and zombies or something?
Yeah. So apparently, and I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen clips of it, and I was like, I'm never seeing this. But like, zombie population is massive. It's like the apocalypse has happened, and apparently the cure for zombieism is love.
Oh, really? Oh no.
Like one zombie like falls in love with a living girl, and the more that he's around her, he reverts back to like his living self. And I'm just like, genre dead. Like it's time to start over. It's time to do something new. And I mean, like Walking Dead has jumped the shark. There's so many things Walking Dead. There's so many spin-offs and video games. It's like we need a reset. We need something new. And so that was kind of my goal. And I was like, well, what would it look like if it wasn't a virus and it wasn't contagious, but you still couldn't get away from it? So it's death itself. The process broke.
Yeah.
What would the world look like? And so that's kind of where I started. And then I did the world building first. Like, what are the rules? And that's why this world is so big, because it's like I went down all those rabbit holes of what would you eat, Dave? Would you eat a hamburger if it was still moving while you're biting into it? Like, that's disgusting.
Yes.
But it's like, all right, well, now we're going to be vegetarian, but pesticides don't work because the bugs are undead and they just continue to eat because they're dumb.
Right.
So now, so we have this major food shortage. We have water issues. We have overpopulation. And then we have this mass of people that can't control themselves. And it's more like having dementia, where your brain is rotten, your brain is not working, and you either can't access your memories, or you can become violent, or you can become catatonic, or it hits everybody differently depending on how their brain is rotting, how much of it is intact. Did they die of cancer? Did they die of a head injury? Did they, and so
right. Yeah. So
gosh.
So people, like, there is some form of death, but it's not like you stop living, but the rest kinda. So you still decay, right? But it's a perpetual process.
Yeah, it's like your body can die and decompose, but you're still in it. Your soul, whatever, your energy, it doesn't leave when your body dies.
Scary
and
shit.
So you're still conscious while this is all going on. It's terrifying. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Genre died. Start over. Wrap it up, guys, because we don't want no more Twilight. Give us scary vampires again. Give us scary zombies again. Give us something new.
Welcome, Pops, by the way. Thanks to Pops, who are broadcasting through the Madness Entertainment Group. So thank you, sir. He says two of my favorite people. Where, Pops? Where are they? The Walking Dead would have been better for the franchise and for Kirkman's own mind in general if the TV adaptation simply hadn't happened.
I don't know. I think the TV adaptation was really big for Walking Dead because it became much more mainstream. People weren't reading the comic the books were they were almost done. There was a huge amount of work that was completed before the TV show even started.
Yeah.
And so I think, it brought the light to like more comics and more zombie and more horror, became
Mhm.
much more mainstream. But I think like again, Hollywood just gets their hooks and stuff. And then it's like it's much less about telling the story than it becomes about being a product. And
Right.
how can
Yes.
we make more money?
Yes. Plus, they have the habit to always change things.
Always
So
do.
season 1 was almost like was really
Yeah.
good, especially the pilot was really good, and then they kind of screwed it up with the final issue of season 1 because at some point you saw something from a different viewpoint, explaining things that weren't in the comic, it wasn't necessary, and I kind of lost interest. But if they stick to the comic books, it could be done, sure. And they were pretty successful up until they weren't.
Up until they weren't. Right.
Yes.
Exactly. So
Right. So it's very clean, like clean. Oh, wait, it moves around.
yeah, it's a GIF. It's just
Oh,
going through like some of the interior pages of issues 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you've been reading the story, this is kind of like the middle act of a movie. That's how I kind of have these formatted. It's like we have 12, 1 through 4 is act 1, 5 through 8 is act 2, 9 through 12 is act 3. And this section is like the most fun because everything goes wrong.
okay.
Everything's on fire. We answer some questions about some conspiracy theories that are out there when Jude firsthand goes into like the undead retirement community to figure out what it is. And like they have this whole Mission Impossible plan, which fails immediately. And gosh, it's a wild ride, this section. And then
Oh, look at this. Crazy.
yeah, ultimately he does get to this place. He's been trying to get to the Golden City since issue number 1. He's trying to find people and get to here
Right.
because that's where he thinks the answers are. And so when we pick up with issue 9, we are downhill to the answer. We're going to figure it out really soon. Issue 9,
Oh.
you could figure it out in issue 9. In fact, I had someone tell me a theory and they figured it out from issue 8.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I couldn't confirm. You know, I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, you'll have to keep reading. But they did. They figured it out. And so issue 9, you can definitely figure it out. Issue 10, if you haven't figured it out, I give it to you in the first 4 pages of the book. Like, you will know where death is in the first 4 pages of issue 10. And then after that, it's just a matter of what happens with the information.
Wow. Did you yourself know from the beginning? Or did things change while you were writing?
No, I'm a plotter.
Yes.
So I start at the beginning with the dilemma and then I do the end where I answer all the questions. And then I go back and I fill in like, okay, these are the things that have to happen in order for Jude to figure it out. And like, these are the skills that he needs to develop. You know what I mean? This is the character growth that happens in the middle. So I usually start at the beginning and then I jump to the end and then I go back and I fill in the middle. So that end has always been there. That has not changed.
Okay.
I might have
Interesting.
changed some of the dialogue that happens in issue 12. Like I tweaked that probably 15 times, but the arc has always been there.
Okay. And so is that also the definitive ending of the series or does it go on?
It keeps going.
It keeps going? Okay.
I have plans for 3 arcs.
Oh.
And now if I release it the same way, so 24-page issues, it would be 36 total. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's how I'm going to release them. Because if the Kickstarters, afford that we can do 2 issues at a time, maybe instead of 1 issue being 24 pages, it is now 48 pages. And that we can get the story out a little quicker. So I'm not set in stone in any one way of delivering the story, but there is 3 arcs planned. When I originally wrote this, it was planned I wrote it as a movie script. It's a full-length movie. And the plan was to have 3 movies. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's it gets big.
Yes. So you initially wrote it as like movie
Screenplay
scripts. You actually had the movie scripts, or was that the plan?
Yeah, it's screenplay.
Right.
In fact, as I've been
Screenplay,
going,
yes.
I've been converting it to comic method, so I can give that to my artists, like page 1, panel 1, panel 2, dialogue,
Sure.
etc.
Yeah.
The whole movie script is there. It's there. I actually printed it out. It's up on my shelf. So
Oh,
it's a
wow.
thing.
So was it a lot of work or was it difficult rather to restructure your screenplay to a comic book script?
Yes and no. It was mostly like, where does one issue stop and the next one starts? So it needed to be like good cliffhangers that were in the story. And then like I said, I'm a plotter, so I'm looking at where the pages turn in the interior of the comic, because I want that big moment, like they're leading up to something, and when you open like issue 7, there's this big double splash page of what's going on in the undead retirement community. So I plan that, you know what I mean? So so yes and no, like it does take some work to kind of plan out what's happening, but I do the same thing, like start at the beginning, planned out the twist or that last couple of pages, and then I go back and I look at the pacing and I fill in the middle. So it's the same method, I guess, as my story writing. It's just
well, you have a method that works for you, right? So 59 backers, guys, if you back during the show, let us know. We can celebrate. The link is pinned in the chat over there. It's also below this video, so go find it, go check it out, go share it, right?
And I wanted to say, typically I ship to the United States. That's what the tiers are set up for, but I will ship international. You just have to let me know what you want. I have so much merch. I have so much in the add-on section that a lot of times people are like, Laurie, I want, the trade, but I also want a t-shirt and I want to add on, hot sauce. So I weigh all that so I can give you an accurate shipping, because I don't want to overcharge, and I definitely can't afford to undercharge. In
sure, absolutely.
So I will ship internationally. You just have to tell me what you want, and I'll put it together for you.
Okay, so this means that people from Europe, for instance, they cannot back, but they can reach out to you.
Reach out to me directly, either via Facebook, email, or on the campaign. And what I'll do is Kickstarter actually lets you create a secret reward. So I'll put a reward with your name that no one else can see, and I'll just send you the link. And so I'm making you a custom tier is what I'm doing.
Yeah, cool. Really cool. I was wondering about the art. So is this did you have the same creative team throughout the series?
So issues 1 through 4, it was myself, Marco DeFio on pencils and inks, and then Matt Chambers on colors. He came in at issue 3. And then our editor, Rachel Bullock, she's been with me since issue number 1. Issues 5, 6, 7, and 8, the penciler and inker is Gilbert Perez. And so that's the work you're seeing here. Everybody else is the same. So Matt is the colorist, Rachel is the editor, and I'm the letterer on this. So yeah.
Okay.
So
all
those
right.
I switched out.
Yeah. What I was wondering about so we were talking about the Walking Dead, for instance. So that's a very like it's horror basically, right? So it's a horror. It's a dark story, and it has this gritty art style to go with it, right? But you chose something that's very colorful. It's very open. It's a little bit like cartoony a little bit, leading into that. Was that the deliberate contrast you were looking for this story?
I really enjoyed a piece that Gilbert did for me before this. So like we were still on issue number 4 when I met Gilbert at Cowtown Comic-Con, and he was looking to do like a variant cover for Path. And I said, unfortunately we just launched our Kickstarter for issue 4, so I'm not looking for variant covers right now. I'm like, but do you want to do a pinup? And so he did this very detailed, it's really grotesque, but beautiful pinup of this Lola character. And I was blown away by that. And so when Marco, he got really busy and he had an offer on something that he couldn't refuse. And if he had refused it, I would have been mad at him. I was like, you cannot say no to this. And so when the door had opened, I was like, hey, Gilbert. It was based off of that artwork that he did. And so he carries this It's really beautiful, like you said, very cartoon. Not very cartoony. It's cartoony, but it's not too over the top cartoony.
Mhm.
But it's style. But he understands Path, and he has a dark sense of humor, like I do too. And so we brought that into Path of the Pale Rider. His style just fit for these 4 issues. He really knocked him out of the park.
Mhm. All right. Yeah, great. I love how these things go. These collaborations.
Yeah.
You know, you just find the right people. Right. Some photos
Sometimes
of the card
it-
books.
Yeah. And I mean, like sometimes it just boils down to you're at a Comic-Con and it's low. And so you go
Oh,
around and you say
yeah.
hi to people, and that's how I met Gilbert. So it's like Comic-Cons are slow. You should be networking.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, this is
So,
true. Yeah, my last Comic Con that I went to, I talked to a Belgian artist, and he was fantastic with colors. So
mhm.
I bought something, and I want to reach out to him for some color work.
Nice.
Had a specific style that I loved. Right. So what is this? What is this dead kitty? Flapjack?
So, okay. It's kind of, my fans are funny, and we always have these weird tangents we go down. So at one point, I went on a show here on the Madness. It's called Frickin' Figures, and it's with Dustin and Zombie 13. And Zombie 13 made this miniature Sad Pancake, which is a puppy in our, I'm trying to get into focus, a dog in the series that Gilbert inadvertently created. And then now is a fan favorite, right? And so you'll see it when we get down further, but there's a whole petting zoo of these. And then I became
Sad
obsessed with
Pancake.
Sad Pancake, of course. The
Okay.
fandom named this dog, so who am I to say
Oh,
no?
okay. Yeah.
So and then we started making scratch and sniff stickers. And so now we've kind of combined the two. So there's characters from the Undead Petting Zoo that we're making scratch and sniff stickers for. So this is Flapjack the cat. And I don't
Wow.
understand why this is so stinking cute. Matt Chambers did this one, and it's just like it's so cute and it's grotesque. And I don't get how those things, but it does. And so this is a swag for all the returning backers on the campaign. If you've backed any of the previous 9 campaigns that I've run, you get a
That's
free sticker
crazy.
for showing up to this one, just because.
Really cool. By the way, do people and animals in this world still like they can still like procreate, right? But no one dies, so you get more and more and more.
Correct.
Correct?
Procreation is the same.
Sure.
It's just
right.
when your body dies, obviously you're not procreating anymore because you're rotting, but
Right.
yeah, but you're still around. So that's the overpopulation problem. That's why we got Big James, the undead bear, is a menace.
Okay, yeah. And yeah, so this world has to have a lot of kitties.
There's a lot of everything. I think insects are the most
yeah.
terrifying thing because how many they are.
Yeah. Oh shit. Fan
I
art.
just have a little section talking about all the bonus material. You know, we
Cool.
have fan art and new stories and lots of cool stuff. And then I have exclusives I like to show off.
Oh yeah. You always make these custom things for your campaigns, right?
Yes. So this is a completely custom made book. Like I print the pages in my house. I cut them, I bind them. I'm actually sewing the pages together. Glue, bind, everything. And then people get to pick out their colors of their covers. And so there's 10 of these available on this campaign. I think most of them are gone at this point, but I think there's a couple left. So.
Wow. If you have one of these, you have something really exclusive.
Yes.
A lot of work also to bind all these books, to make them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes me a while.
Yeah.
It takes me a while.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Nice.
I probably should start on them now.
Yeah.
Here's the Undead Petting Zoo
Yeah.
that Zombie 13 put together. And so on this campaign, you can get your hands on the pig, who is named Kevin Bacon, and the chicken,
Of course.
who we have not named yet. And that cat is Flapjack the cat. We just haven't made him available on campaigns yet. So
you also have a capybara.
There's no capybara. This is just the group picture, but if you see close-ups of him, he's actually missing this piece of his skull. You can see his brain, so he's no cap because he's got no cap on his head. And
Oh.
goat, you're gonna laugh. I named this goat Glenn because his eyeball in Walking Dead. Right. We all know what happens to Glenn in The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we do, but yeah, this is really cool. You have so much like potential for merch and for this entire concept is so rich with
Yeah.
potential, you know.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
And I listen. So when people are like, and that's how like the whole hot sauce thing started. I got my friend Christopher Brown is the one that made the hot sauce with the big James label. And he
Yeah.
sent one to me. And of course I showed it off on social media. I was like, haha, look at this cool thing I got. And everybody's like, that is super cool. How do I get one? And I was like, oh,
Yep. Be careful what you post on social media.
exactly. So then but that's it, is I listen to what people are asking for it and I try to make it available when I can. And other times people just bully me into stuff like Carissa Grant.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. She's my bestie. And she, of course, does the plushies. And she was like, you need a sad pancake plushie. And I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I do.
So she made this for you?
It's her like custom lady who she keeps busy all the time. She was
yeah.
So she was like, I'll let you, like, she's like, I have like 12 more to produce, but she's like, after this next one, she can make your sad pancakes. And I was like, okay.
Oh, great.
So those sold out the first 5 minutes of campaign. People were like shanking each other in the comments over those.
It's really interesting. Also, this process, how this is made, right? Because the one who makes it, they get some sort of character sheet or artwork.
Yep,
And they have to figure out how to. Yeah.
Yep. And then like Carissa was kind of our go-between. So she would send pictures and like, do you like this? Do you like this color? Is the bone placement okay? Are we adding a dog, a dog tag? Like what color is the collar? Like all of that. So there was a lot of decision making going into that. But of course, that lady is so incredible. And
Wow.
Carissa is so gracious to be like, let's do this. I was like, cool. So sad pancake.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Looks cool.
Thanks.
Hot sauce. There we go.
Yep.
It's several like flavors.
Yep. Just keeps growing.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I got, I think 6. This is a 5 box, but I have 6 flavors. I added a hot honey mustard, and then I have a new recipe that I'm working on. I've been tweaking. It's not ready yet, but it's a watermelon, serrano pepper.
Holy shit! You actually like produce these yourself. You put together the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
Yep. I make them all in my kitchen. So, in fact, that's what I'm doing this week. Is because I'm going to a Comic-Con on the 18th and 19th. So it's like I need to restock.
Wow.
Yep.
A lot of work to just look at all these things surrounding the comic book. The comic book is like the main thing, but surrounding that you have like complete projects going on, making your own sauce. Wow.
But a lot of it is just like stuff that I already want to do and like be crafty and do things.
Yeah.
So that's where it all stems from. I know a lot of people are like, how are you able to do this much stuff? And it's like, I already do these things. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not making the figures and I'm not making the plushies. Those I'm paying for. So again, those will rotate. Those will rotate out. But like the big thing that I need to make is those custom books.
Oh, yes.
Give me a minute.
Yes. Wow. Meet Your Maker. Funny names.
Yeah. Funny.
I
know they're all kind of related to the comic.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So,
yeah. So do you So how do you come up with these flavors? Do you have something do you try things out to see what happens, basically?
Yeah, sometimes I'm trying things out. Sometimes I'll find a recipe and I'll tweak it and make it my own. Because like the watermelon one that I'm working on, I found a base and it's okay, but it needs more. It's just not enough flavor for me. Like it's watermelon and serrano pepper and then garlic and onion, but like I put some tagine in there and lime juice, and now it's starting to like become much more than just like a watermelon and serrano pepper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of it is like understanding, flavor profiles. So like what goes well with what. I'm also trying to pick different colors. So green and yellow and brown and bright orange. All of that kind of goes into play, people
Yes.
in mild, medium, hot, savory, sweet, all of that.
Really cool.
Thanks.
Nice. The add-ons, poker card box.
Yes. So we've been
course.
unlocking poker cards since, I want to say, campaign number 3. We rolled that out, the poker cards. And so like every 50 backers, we unlock another poker card. And I think we're at like 14 poker cards. So I figured at this point we need a box because people are losing stuff. And they message me like, did you send me a blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, did you back blah, blah? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Yeah, then you got it. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna, you can add on a box and just have one place to stick them all as we build the deck.
Right.
So it makes sense.
Cool. Really cool. Pale of the Pale Rider Slaughterville RPG book. That is awesome.
Yes.
What?
Do you play D&D, Dave?
No, because I have no one to play with. But I would like to.
There's so much fun. D&D is such a blast. And then like once you get good at it, then you start getting silly with it. And Christopher Brown, a friend of mine, but it started out with game making, tabletops and RPGs, and then went into comic books and now writes novels and also makes hot sauce. So, I mean, like, he's just really talented. But as a game maker, we had talked about making an RPG game with Path of the Pale Rider, and he was like, sure, yeah, no. And so we went through it together. We talked about what would be in the campaign, like what part of the story we were going to use, and like he has art from the book in there, like he built a map. Like it's a ton of fun to play. It's really kind of hard because as a group we figured out like how do you get rid of undead or bandits that are alive, but you shoot them and they just keep shooting at you.
Yeah.
They're undead. Maybe they fall down for a turn, but then they're back up and then they're still shooting you. So it's like you have to incapacitate. So you have to think about it differently, how you approach everything,
Right.
So, but a ton of fun. And you can add this on.
And it says here, book 5. So you have multiple of these.
Well, this is multiple of Slaughterville.
Okay.
This is the only Slaughterville book that is Path of the Pale Rider. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's fantastic. What is this?
Sanctify your cover. Sanctify your comic. And it's like, I love scratch and sniff stuff. I don't know. It scratches something in my brain from when I was a kid and used to collect stickers, but you can actually sanctify your cover. I think it's like $1 or whatever, but it's just like a little scratch and clear one that goes on the inside of your book. And so you can, it's called Cowboy. It's like,
it's not like a sticker or is it some,
but it's clear. So you can't see it. It's not going to be on the cover. So it ruins any of the art. They just put it on there and, you can see through it, but it has the scent. So if you scratch it, it's like bergamot and orange and sandalwood and something else. I forget, but it's really pleasant. And the scent is called Cowboy.
Wow. It would be cool if you could do something within the comic book. So you turn the page, have a scene, and you get
the
sensation. Yeah, but that would be rather difficult because all these they blend together, right? So
right. I don't know if
I don't think it would work.
Scents. You might be able to do one scent in the book.
Yes. All right. Hey, TJ Thiago Gomez.
Hi.
Welcome, sir. Thiago, guys, he's the inker on Safeguard. That's my own comic. It's on Kickstarter right now. And Thiago is one of the talented people working with me on that book. Welcome,
Super
Thiago.
Cool.
Choose Your Own Path, Volume 1.
Yeah. So this one actually came before the RPG game. And it's a 60-page choose your own adventure style book. So you don't have to have any. D&D is hard because you have a bunch of adults with schedules and you have to carve out time to get together on a regular basis, right? In order to play, you have to create characters. You have to, follow through. Choose Your Own Adventure. You can just sit down with the book and go on an adventure and see how long you survive. And so this one, you put on the hat and boots, you walk around the apocalyptic West, and you run bounties. And
That's cool.
it's a ton of fun. Just because you can die, I don't know, 50 different ways. You can get up and just go try again.
Did you write it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's partially illustrated by David Rodriguez, and then the cover is by Marco DeFio. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there are illustrations in there also.
Yeah, not a ton, but there are some. Yeah.
Sure, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. I wrote a choose your own adventure too a long time ago when I was still in school, and my fellow students like passed this around to read it. You know, pretty cool. Shirts. People can get shirts.
Yeah,
that's nice.
We have a lot of shirts.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Wow.
We have hoodies. All of these are available as add-ons. I make the shirts. So I order the shirts and I order the vinyl and I put them together. So
sure. Toasty.
Uh-huh.
Really cool.
Very sad pancake. We have a new design that is a zip-up hoodie that is just below this chip. So that's kind of like the new item that'll be on the next couple campaigns. So
no pulse rights.
No pulse, no rights. Yeah.
Oh, no pulse, no rights.
Big. So issues like 4 and 5, it's like the push-pull between the living and the undead. And so like the undead want rights. Because again, it's like, can you own property once you're undead?
Mm-hmm.
Can they just take your house from you that you've worked all your life? And then where do you go?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Mike says the original Choose Your Adventure books included some full-page black and white illustrations.
Yep.
Cool.
That's similar to what I did. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So these some of the stretch goals that you said you unlocked some already.
Yes. So we've unlocked the first poker card. Hopefully we'll get a second one. Usually we get 2. I would love to get a third one. Well, I'm hoping like issue 9, because I usually get a lot more people that show up for the individual issues than the trade. And we've gotten 147 backers. So I was like, oh, we're so close, you know? So we're close.
Oh, you go by backer numbers.
That one is backer number, and then there's dollar amount ones too. But the poker cards are every campaign, it's every 50 backers. And then the dollar amounts I'll switch out, like the merch and some of the stuff that we do.
Right. So. Yeah. That's a nice way of doing it.
Indie PDF bundle.
Oh yeah, cool.
And I love this because like digital backers are just are super important to campaign too. You know what I mean? Sure. They are important. And they deserve stretch goals as well. So I actually have 2 stretch goals that digital backers can participate in. And this is, of course, the first one. Because I want to make sure everybody gets this. And it's just a PDF bundle of indie comics that you can read for free. And it's lots of different stuff. And there's something for everybody. And I'm always like rotating, and I'll switch up, take stuff out, put stuff in. Lots of different stuff. So there might be your new favorite thing besides Path.
So this means this is unlocked. So everyone who backs gets all these books digitally for free.
Correct.
Holy shit.
Right.
Guys, you need to back, guys. Look at this. There's a bunch of books. That's hours of reading material.
Right.
That's great. So you reached out to other creators. Do you have some comic that you like me to share with?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, I had someone ask me yesterday, "Hey, do you want to throw your issue 1 into our bundle?" Absolutely, I do. Here you go.
Wow, cool, man. That's fantastic. Steal.
Yep.
Another
print.
Thing unlocked. A print.
Yep, it's a 5x7 print. This is our undead bandita named Lola, same one that's on the cover. Jared Lockhart did this gorgeous print, and I want to give it to everybody because it's so beautiful. Yep. So everybody's going to be getting one of these that backs a physical tier. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Her name was Lola.
Yes.
And then we have
Life and Dice.
This also.
Wow. This is something great that the digital backers can participate in as well. And it's you get to vote on a name of a fruit or vegetable And then you get to vote on a weapon of destruction.
Oh,
And then I dress up in a bear onesie in my backyard and I smash the crap out of wood.
Of course.
Yeah. So you get to influence how we murder our fruit or vegetable on my podcast, The Tuesday Morning Brew. So we've
great.
unlocked this. This is going to happen. I'm already debating. I think we're going to murder a papaya. So we'll see what people name it.
Murder a papaya.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Welcome, Gnarly Manga. Welcome. Hail Brink, hail Laurie, and hail the friggin' chat. The books look rad, he says.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And this one is unlocked also candy.
Yeah. Coffee hard candy, which I make myself.
Oh, of course you do.
So last campaign we did hot sauce hard candy. But if people know and they watch my podcast, they know I'm a coffee kind of snob too. So I'm going to make some coffee hard candy. Why not?
All right, sure. Yeah. All right. And then this one still needs to be unlocked, right?
Yep. Everything after here, it's still a possibility. It just depends. I mean, we got 19 days to go.
Sure.
We'll probably unlock at least a couple more, hopefully.
Yeah.
So we got foil stickers.
We have a lot of stuff.
Acrylic bookmarks and poker chips from the
yeah.
Golden City. There is one there with no picture, but it's at 7,000. If we break 7,000, I'm going to go get a tattoo.
No way.
And I'll share with you guys the image. And so if you guys also want to get a matching tattoo, you can. I'm not going to pay for your tattoo. I love you, but no. But
you're going to get a tattoo.
Yeah, but we can have like our own like tattoo club, our own mini club of like people with the same matching tattoo. So
oh yes,
thought that would be cool.
All right, wow, there's a lot going on in this campaign.
Yeah,
a lot going on, guys. Who will be backer 60? Let's go. If you backer 60, also post it on social media. Like tell everyone you backed this book, right? Let's keep the momentum going, guys. It's going great.
Yeah.
It's a really, really cool concept. It's very original. It's fun. There's a lot going on, a lot of mystery, and it will go on for a little bit because Laurie has a lot of ideas for future books, right?
Oh, we're going on for a while. So, and it's funny because when we first got started, like issue 1, it's really interesting because it's just Jude and his horse Prince kind of in the world, and then it ends with a bloody mess, right?
Yes.
And then you start to meet other characters and get into the world, and it starts to like escalate, and then there's riots, and then the fall of society. And I kept telling people, I was like, just you wait. Like the further we get into this story, it just keeps getting wilder. And of course, these 4 issues are just nuts. These, like issue 7 is my favorite out of the 12, and it's in this book right here.
Okay.
So if you want to see the wild and crazy mind of Laurie Calcaterra, it's right here. But then we're going to wrap up. We got 4 more issues, to kind of wrap up the arc. And then hopefully we can start the next arc. And as crazy as the first 12 are, Dave, the next 12 are 100% more crazy. Because the world is like, once you know what happened, the world just gets a lot bigger.
Yes.
So I'm really
the fun thing about this is that people can philosophize about the things that can happen, about this entire world. Really cool.
Yeah. People like they read the first trade and then they show up in my inbox and they're like, so what would happen if, and they just start asking like,
yes.
And I love that. I love that because it means that the story is compelling enough for you to think about it after you put down the book.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's really cool. Congrats so far with reaching the goal. And good luck with the rest of the campaign. We hope you make a gazillion bucks, right?
We always wish that for everybody. Success on Kickstarter. Success for everybody. If you have a campaign, I wish you success. Make sure you guys, if you want to, you can come on my show as well to promote your stuff. Just plan it.
There you go.
Yeah, plan in advance because my show's booked out like 6 months.
6 months? Holy
I'm booked
shit.
into 2027 right now.
Okay, well, I have to reach out
Yeah.
to you for my books for next year.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
I would love to have you on my show, Dave. I really would.
Yeah. All right. So this was this campaign. Thank you, Laurie, for talking about it, for showcasing it. Really, really cool. Guys, go share out this campaign, please. Tell everyone about it. And to finish the stream off, I have something of my own to share, which is my own campaign, also on Kickstarter. Safeguard Pandemonium. It's something completely different. This is pure superhero stuff. This is a 90s style, like 90s vibe. I love that. I'm working together with incredible talent. So Alan Goldman, he's doing the artwork, he's doing the pencils. Then we have Thiago Gomez and Everson Lirio, they do the inks. I have James Marino and I have Bruno Hang on colors. And my letterer is Joel Saavedra. It's a stellar team, all professionals. And the Kickstarter didn't really like some of these lady
That's what
bits.
I was
So
laughing about.
Yeah.
One of your people in the chat was like, "Here we are with censored bums," and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yes.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, it's really funny. We were ready to go to the launch, and then Kickstarter sent me this message with very specific details about what we had to censor.
I had the same. I had
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it was in my video. They were like, this specific image is too graphic. And I was like, all right.
Well, I must say that I appreciated they were very clear. So that part was good.
It made it easy to fix. Now, once you know which exactly is the thing, right? Oh yeah.
Yes.
She's my bestie. We talk a lot. So
yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So Safeguard, guys, it's now on Kickstarter. You can get a cover from the legendary Alan Goldman. Look at this, guys. This is our first superhero team book. Some of you know these characters from the series Perfect 10. They now have their own title. You don't need to read Perfect 10. This is a fresh start, right? So you can just jump into the Jamie universe through this title. Paul Rodrigues, he drew the B cover. Paul Rodrigues is the artist of the Perfect 10 series, which we finished with issue 6. Really cool. And we have a wraparound cover also by Alan, which is great. Cool. The first wraparound cover we ever did. Really cool. It will be a virgin cover also. So this is it. You get the pure art. We are including a pencil edition because I received these penciled pages from Alan, and I was like, people will never see this because we will ink over it. It will be like beautifully colored and everything, But people need to see this beautiful pencil work. So we discussed that, and now we have the pencil edition. We will put that together for you guys. You can get it on this campaign. The back cover of the villains, we created brand new villains specifically for this story. They have their own theme going on. It's really cool. And you can see some of the interior work with the lettering by Joel Saavedra. So you can see everything is top quality, right? So you can read along. I always like that with other campaigns also, when they showcase a little bit of everything you can get, right? So yeah, I love this. I love the story. I love the characters.
More censored butts.
More censored butts. Yeah. It is what it is, right? But really cool. Some of you guys, maybe some of you hardcore Jamie Comic fans know the lady on the left here. She's like the fashion designer of within Jamie Comics, within the Jamie Comics universe, and she appeared years ago in one issue of Earthling. But finally, I could bring her back for this book. Really cool. Right, we have some more cool art. Some penciled pages, so you can see what you're going to get there. Really nice. I'm so proud of this. This is the biggest book so far in regards of creative team, the biggest team. It's so Alan right now He's drawing page 30 of 32. So it's almost there. You can also follow him on his own channel. You can actually see the book being drawn. And you can follow Thiago. You can see the book getting inked. And everyone who backs gets a free digital edition. All right, guys. Stop sharing. By the way, the links to all of this is below this video, guys. Go check it out. Go share it. All right. Laurie, thank you. Thank you so much for being my guest for today.
Yes.
And good luck with your campaign.
Thank you. And thanks for having me on the show. You got to do the thing where you put your head up into Lola's hat, though.
Oh, yes. There we go, guys. Take a snapshot right now. Share it out. There you go.
Amazing.
And Mike said, JV Comics for life. Excited for the Pandemonium to be unleashed upon Safeguard. Yes, thank you for the support, Mike. Thank you all. Chat, thank you for being here. Thank you for the feedback, the interaction, and the like. So if you like this conversation, give it a like. If you didn't like the conversation, give it a dislike. And I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, Dave, as always. And Laurie, for another very entertaining hour. Have an uplifting and excellent week. Wow. Thank you so much. All right, guys. This was the show for today. I will see you guys next week. Same time. No, not same time as today. So the normal time. Same channels. New guest. Hope to see you guys then. Bye.